What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, we're back here in the Nordics. We got reasons why the Nordics are better than America. We checking this out, seeing what it's about. I've been enjoying these videos, getting other people's experiences. I've been trying to pronounce these different cities. I might try to pronounce some different foods and stuff. But it's one of those things pretty cool to just be able to learn, and willing to learn different things and just hearing other people's experiences and stuff like that. But we're finna start this off, but I wanted to show you I got some water from our 7-Eleven. Said it's Icelandic. So y'all let me know if this the real deal. Now I don't have a 7-Eleven in my town, but where my boys play basketball at for their travel team. There's they built a 7-Eleven right by the gym just a couple of months ago. And yeah, we got some Icelandic water now. So been on that health and wellness journey, and I would try to find some good spring water. This is actually good. This is very, very good, but filtered through volcanic rock. So y'all let me know. Skira, that's the brand right there. But very, very good, very smooth. I like it. But let's get into the real nitty gritty. This video, let's check it out. Okay, everything I noticed between Iceland versus the USA. No McDonald's. Okay, I did see that the last one closed in 2009. That's good. McDonald's again. I haven't had McDonald's in months, actually. The water quality, okay. I got some volcanic water right here. Some good spring water. Literacy, more books per capita. Oh, nice. Published books. I actually published 3 books. Life expectancy. Hey, 83. That's good. Versus here. Clear skin. Found that. Colostrum supplement, very popular here. Oh, nice. While living in Norway is so good. It ranks as the happiest country in the world. Not espresso. Natural beauty with the fjords, northern lights, work-life balance, 6-week paid vacation, top-notch healthcare, education systems.
Where are you from?
Sweden.
Whoa.
What is the main difference you notice between Sweden and America?
Much more people, wider streets, and much more focus on culture and security.
Do you think more security here or more security in Sweden?
More security here, I would say yes.
Oh, okay.
And would you love to live in America at some point in your life, or you stick to the Europe?
I think I will stick to the Europe because
Stick to
it's
the Europe.
less people and I have time to go down and feel myself.
Here's your daily reminder
What?
that America's a bullshit country with a bunch of artificially manufactured poverty. I was hanging out with a Danish person last night and we started talking about food. And they said Americans don't understand food at all. And they were absolutely correct. Most Americans have never been educated about food actually. And as a result, we have no idea what's even in any of the things we're eating or drinking. But in Denmark, like most of Europe, foods have to be real. They have to be legislated by law to be
Yeah.
actually real and not.
That's why we shop at Aldi's now, but we definitely. I tell my wife, because my wife sometimes she would look at the calories, the sodium. I'm like, no, look at the actual ingredients. This food says it has acid in it. It's like, what the heck?
With a bunch of partially
And I know certain things they put in there to make it last longer, but it's like, look what this stuff is saying is in there.
hydrogenated bullshit. Maybe this is why the US spends more and has worse health outcomes than Denmark.
Dang.
Denmark, a country of only 6 million people, makes a comparative amount of money per capita as the entire United States. Denmark has nearly 1/20th the poverty rate as the United States and 1/10 the homelessness rate.
Yeah.
And in Denmark, school is free. In fact, they'll give you a stipend if you go. Oh, also, healthcare is free too.
Okay.
Living in this country in the United States is a fucking shame. It's disgusting, and we actually have nothing to be proud of. Every single political rally should
Yeah,
be a
definitely
riot.
not for the people.
Who has the better culture? Who has the better dancing? Who has the
Oh,
better?
hey, the dance. I have to beg to differ for the dancing part. Have y'all seen Step Up? You Got Served. We got some dancers here, but honestly, dancers
Who
everywhere.
has the better food? Where would you rather be right now? Where do you have the most families? Where have you made the most memories? Where do you currently live? Where would you rather spend the rest of your life?
Finland, we pay high taxes to have free education, pay maternity and paternity leave, safe and clean country, unemployment allowance, affordable health care, daycare.
5 reasons why Denmark is one of the best countries in the world. 1. We actually get paid to study. We get up to $1,000 a month from our government when we study.
Now, y'all got to let me know, does it depend? I know I've seen a lot of people, I posted it on TikTok, and a lot of people were kind of saying, of course, you had some people that were probably trolling, or they were probably being on there like, hey, I don't get paid. Because I think the other video was like they'll pay you at high school, but most people are like, no, it's really a university where they pay you. I know it depends. I need to see how many colleges are actually in these countries. I never got to really look at the different universities that are in each
2.
country.
We get paid vacation money once a year from our employer to ensure that we can afford going on vacation. 3. We have the shortest work week in the world. 4. We have one of the lowest crime rates in the world. And 5. We have something called hygge, which basically means to enjoy the quality of life with the people that you love. Look it up.
Why the heck did I move to Finland? Was it to become closer to nature? To vividly experience all 4 seasons?
Oh, I know that water code.
To try and embrace a new culture? Or was it all for love?
All of the
There's
above.
no way that LeBron will ever beat Jordan. Nobody will ever beat Jordan, okay?
Okay, LeBron's a better rebounder and passer.
Not better
Will you
guns
let
than
me
food.
finish? Can you let me finish? Call me when LeBron has 6 championships. It's the only argument I need, Sean!
Here is something that is
That's
super
it.
weird about living in Iceland as an American. Brooms, okay? This is the broom. It is like sideways.
I feel like I've seen that type of
never seen a
broom
broom like
before.
this in the US, and I've seen them several places here.
I feel like I've seen a broom like maybe a smaller version.
I have no idea if this is normal or if we've just randomly encountered these, but like when we went to buy a broom, this was all we could find. In the US, the like post part of the broom that I'm holding on to would be in the middle of this base. And in Iceland, we keep seeing these brooms where it's like at the far end. It's also really short. Like I feel like the brooms that I use in the States are like this tall. And I'm pretty tall, I'm 5'10", but this is like...
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. My wife bought a short broom. I definitely don't like sweeping. Sweeping is like a leg workout because I gotta either squat or I'm using all arm and it's. I like my big brooms because I'm a tall guy.
It was the only one we could find at the store, and then my husband's basketball club also has literally this exact same like broom and dustpan set, and we seriously laugh about it every single time we use it. Is this what all of you guys' brooms look like in Iceland, or have we just had weird luck? It's such a random thing, but I would have never thought about a broom being different in a different country.
I was born and raised in Denmark, but I've lived in the US for the last 6 years. These are the biggest differences. Denmark is safe, calm, and structured. Work-life balance is real, and people they value time and not money. The US is all about opportunity. It has a hustle culture, big dreams, but it also has more stress and pressure to succeed. These are just a few of the many differences. Where would you rather live?
3 reasons to why Sweden is better for women than the USA. Number 1, paid maternity leave. In Sweden, you get 55 weeks.
Oh, who got the highest? So Finland, Hungary, Germany. Okay. So Finland get the most, man. That's
while in the
double.
USA, it's a big fat 0. Even men here get some paid leave as well. Number 2.
That's the most important thing for us.
In Sweden, you don't have to deal with men catcalling you every single day on the streets. In some places in the US, you get honked at every single day. Number 3, 4, and 5. And 6. It's so much easier to survive as a single mom in Sweden. Free kindergarten for kids, free school for kids, and free medical appointments for kids. And it's generally safer for women here. I'm having kids in Sweden.
Man, I wish we had this. I honestly do. I wish we had one of these.
can call me crazy, but knowing that Finland has been ranked the happiest country in the world for the 7th year in a row kind of makes me wonder what's their secret. And personally, I don't think that happiness should be a competition based on country, but obviously they have a smaller population. Obviously they have a very different government structure. But them prioritizing community and well-being as a population has nothing to do with their government. Difference.
And I'm not trying to idolize Finland. I know they have their problems. They're not sitting in a circle singing Kumbaya every single day.
But a population of 5 million people, with most of them saying that they're generally happy, is something to look at. Because the US might be significantly bigger than 5 million, but there's cities in the United States that are smaller than that. There's a lot of knowledge that can be gained by looking at a situation and seeing what is right with it and adapting it to work for you, versus just chalking it up to being like, oh, they're smaller, they have a different system. I also think that
because that's really how it is here in the States. Like, each state is like its own country. Like, Texas is so big, California and Florida, like, and that's just pointing out the 3 biggest. We're literally our own country at this point. Now, I do know geography, so don't get me started on that. But I'm just making the reference of that's how big Texas, for sure. Texas, that's how big it is. California, that's how big they are. Like, they can really be their own country, which is different. You know, everywhere you go is going to be different. The different states or different laws, everything is different.
It's exciting. So, like, we can look at this and be like, there's hope. We can be happy. And maybe that's just the optimism in me, but I think that there's always room to grow and learn from other people, and that's what I think travel gives you, is giving that experience and not being in your own comfort zone.
The country of Norway is crazy, and here's why in 1 minute. Are you ready? In Oslo, nobody dies from walking or cycling. Yes, 0 deaths in 2019. Why?
Okay.
Because they designed the city street.
Has people died from that before? Because ours, it's not too high, but I do remember in college, they had to start putting like more street lights, because one of my classmates in college actually got hit by a car on her way to class. It was crazy. We was wondering what happened. They were like, "Oh, that's the girl that got hit by the car." It's crazy. Like, people don't. They're texting and driving.
Extremely safe.
In Norway, if you drive 1 kilometer over the limit, you get a big fine.
They also have a very safe police force. In the last 7 years, they had less police shootings than the US does in 1 single day.
Dang.
Police are very good. They're always happy, and they make peace in the streets.
And it doesn't stop there. They have a lot of oil, but around 98% of Norway's power comes from water. Yes, hydropower makes electricity here.
Hydropower and oil.
Windmills in this town are painted black. Why? So the birds can see them and not crash into them. And the cats are banned on a Norwegian.
I don't think I ever noticed that with those windmills. And they said cats are banned. What? Dude, that's super high. Look at the, look like a little ant up there. Yeah, I never noticed they were black up there.
And cats are banned on a Norwegian island. Why? To protect all the birds. For 10 years.
I was like, wait, no cats. You know, some people there's cat people that like cats better than dogs out here, you know.
Norway has been ranked one of the happiest countries in the world. And you can see why. It's easy to be happy
go to Norway,
when things are this crazy good.
1 minute. Nas Daily, I like those.
This is the most peaceful country in the world.
Oh, we got peaceful.
It has no standing army.
Oh.
It has gender equality. Great air quality. Great healthcare. Very high wages. And very low crime rate. It also has no mosquitoes.
No mosquitoes. There's gotta be Iceland.
Welcome to Iceland.
Yep. No mosquitoes, no McDonald's.
Iceland is cold, but the people are warm and the nature feels like a different planet. Ooh. According to many studies, Iceland is one of the best places to live. Yes, it's cold, but Iceland is a great place to live. Because it's peaceful. Imagine how wonderful life would be if every country was as peaceful as Iceland. That's
Shout out to Iceland.
See you tomorrow.
These are the reasons why Denmark is better than America.
Okay, Denmark.
If you're sick, you go to the doctor. No huge medical bills to follow because you already paid it in your taxes. Education, college, master's degree, free. Oh, and also they give you a living stipend while you're in school. Can you imagine what it would be like to go to college and not getting crippling debt? The infrastructure.
Hey, the debt is serious. I know someone that went to a smaller school than me, and it was crazy. I have one of my players. He was telling me about a school that was interested in him for like basketball, and he told me the yearly price, and I was like, "What?" It was insane. And you know, when you're going to a school in another state, it's even more money. So he looked at it, and I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, I will stay in state because you do get grants and stuff as long as you're a Texas resident and born and raised here and stuff like that. You stay within Texas. It's a little cheaper. You go out of state without scholarships and stuff, it's expensive. It's crazy expensive.
Everywhere. It's amazing. You can bike, you can walk. Do you know how long it would take me to bike somewhere in Texas? Like 5,000 years. Obviously, design. Everything is so much more beautiful here. Thoughtful. I know I live in Texas, which is extra ugly because it's just like concrete, but here it's just like this year while everyone had COVID, they just like paid you your salary and you stayed home. Anyway, just a couple of things that
a lot of people lost their jobs for sure.
Gotta love Norway for reasons like this right here.
Norway.
They can just leave their bed and everything out here. Just right.
I was about to say, is that a Tesla attached? But I don't remember seeing too many Teslas when I was in Europe. But I mean, that might be it looked like a nice car. But no, usually I was about to say, when you see people who got their mattress outside their house or something, probably a sign that it's either old, got bed bugs, or something. They're tossing it out.
Nobody gonna take it. It's just chilling.
But they look like they just moved there.
If this was in Brooklyn, somebody would have backed their truck up to your car, took all your joint, and gone. But Norway is safe, and I love that about Norway. I love that you can just walk down the road. There's children playing in the parks. They just playing like by themselves. They don't have to worry about nothing. There's no danger. It's like kind of reminds me like when I was growing up, you know?
That's why I say I remember even walking. I was walking to the grocery store in Sweden, and I seen kids just playing, no parents in sight. I seen an older guy just walk up and just start playing with the kids. It's like that's how it used to be when I was growing up, you know. Mind you, I seen this when I went just a year and a half or 2 years ago, and it just reminds you of like, dang, times used to be safer and better. It just sucks now that you got to be too cautious here, at least in the States.
That's how it should be. I see on the news, like in San Francisco and stuff like that, they just breaking into people's cars.
Yeah.
Like, if this is your car
and
right
houses.
Here, boom, glass broke, taking everything inside. And that's so unfortunate because, like,
you got people taking people's stuff for a few dollars. You got people taking a few dollars.
Dang, you got to worry about people taking your stuff everywhere, even your locked car on the street. They're going to break the window. They're going to take everything inside. Mm-hmm. And they wonder why I live out here. I'm trying to be safe.
You gotta be safe.
I'm scared of violence. You want to be in a place where
no violence.
You can raise kids safely and you don't have to worry about nobody being in danger. So, yeah, I like it out here.
I just got off work being a teacher here in Sweden and just realized a major difference between being a teacher in Sweden versus being a teacher in the States. And that's how the students call you by your first name.
Yeah.
So for them, I'm just Steven. Hey, Steven, how's it going, Steven? When's the test, Steven? Just hear it thousands of times a day. Where in the U.S., I would be Mr. Lassard. I saw a video not long ago.
And somebody asked me about that, and I'm like, as long as the kids don't call me out my name, like my son is named after me, so I hear my first name all the time, you know. And most of the kids, some of the kids know, the younger kids, they don't. You know, that it goes in one ear out the other. But most of the kids know my first name, you know, and they'll be like, hey, I looked up there. You know, most of them know I got YouTube. But for the most part, I'm either Mr. Wilson, Coach, you know, Mr. Hey, sir, something. But I never seen that as a big deal because I even have players. I have a nickname. My nickname is Sticks. And I have younger players. They'll know me, hey, Sticks. They'll call me my nickname, you know, and I'm not like, hey, call me Mr. No, if I know you like that, it's okay. If I don't know you, I'm a ask you, because I hear people call me Dar. Dar was like a childhood name. Only my family called me. But of course now I'm Dar the Traveler. But growing up, I have people call me Dar, and I'm like, wait a minute, who are you? How you calling me just Dar?
American students calling their American teachers by their first name, and you would have thought it was like a crime against humanity, the way the teachers
Some teachers be going crazy.
Goes for everybody, unless you're like the king or something. Like your friend's parents would also be called by their first name here, or your coach. We're in the States, that could kind of be seen as a little disrespectful. I know teachers would like go to all lengths to hide their first name. It was like a big secret. Quite torn on.
Now, when you have those kids that just question you, they'll be like, hey, Mr. Wilson, what's your first name, Mister?
Which one do you think is better?
My first name is Mister.
It's a really safe city, both to visit and to move to or near, especially if you're coming from the United States. None of that poo action happening on a daily basis.
Pew pew.
There is one scam I see regularly. I thought I'd warn you about. It's always a group of two, either mother, daughter, or husband, wife, or so they say. They always come up to you very meek and shy and say, we just got into Helsinki and our embassy is closed today, but it'll be open tomorrow, and then we can get money that was set aside there for us. But we just need some food for today.
Not the scammers.
I've heard that story 3 times from the same person throughout one summer. Just one of the scams to look out for.
That sounds like here, man. We'll have people that are homeless. They will drive to the edge of Walmart and be like, hey, I'm homeless. Our homeless is interesting because it be certain times. Like right now, I seen a guy. He was sitting out there, probably a veteran, which is sad. Our veterans, and I can't really just speak on how it works and stuff, but I see a good amount of veterans sitting, saying they're homeless, needing money at Walmart. Then usually during Christmas and Thanksgiving time, you'll have families out there looking for money. I'm like, this got to be the biggest scam ever, because these people never looking for money outside of this. Christmas happens every year. I hate to be that person, but it's like Christmas happen every year. If you know you want to get your kids gift, you just got to set money aside and prepare. You get 12 months in advance, just saying. But, some people wait till the last minute. Certain things happen. You do need that rainy day money. Maybe that's just me. I hate to be that way, but there's a difference between positivity, negativity, and reality. I feel like the reality of it all, we have time, unless you're wasting it. That's just me. Okay, my guy in Iceland, after he got divorced, 15 years. Oops. Let's see. 15 minutes left behind, moved to Iceland. Oh, dang. That's a nice view on the volcano. I'm telling you. The water. Safest country. Of course, the meat Iceland, phenomenal. Oh, that looked like some steak that just got cut off the cow type of steak. Beautiful, recommend Northern Lights. Now, I do got to experience the Northern Lights once in my lifetime. It's time in nature. Oh, I just know that water cold. Have the clear skin. I need to see, because my skin a little. Oh yeah, see my. That is a good brand. I actually had that brand too myself. For that sea moss. Yeah, I've had this brand myself. This was actually good. I actually need to order some more. Those are actually good. Okay, he made a guide. Nice. With the move to Norway because how dangerous, the safety, okay, housing, way cheaper than U.S. Pay $1,500 for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath with a pool. Dang. Oh yeah, that's L.A. Oh my goodness. L.A. is ridiculous. Like they are all moving to Texas actually, but $1,500 2-bedroom, 2-bath with a pool in the back. That's actually not bad. But sometimes if you you just gotta play your card right. Like me and my wife, we bought our house in 2021. The most we paid, like, we haven't paid over $1,700 in mortgage, but we know people in our neighborhood, people that rent, and people gotta make some money. People gotta make $1, and they're paying like $2,500 a month. And our house was brand new built at the time too, and people paying like $2,500 a month for rent at certain places. And people gotta make. I know people gotta make $1, but I just know it's like that house is not that much, because if that person that's paying that mortgage, they gotta have set aside money. You just gotta know the business of things. Honestly, community, friends with each other, the beauty. Norway is beautiful, man. I actually got to get back to watching Alt for Nordia. I got to get back to that. I actually like that show. Moved from California, of course. No chemicals. Oh, some good seafood. What is that? Oh, good health. Good health. I've been on that, man. My gut feels a lot healthier nowadays. The saunas, hiking, beautiful nature. This was actually nice. This was nice, man. No, I enjoyed this. Hope y'all did as well. Know this is a little lengthy, just kind of talking about some other random stuff and all that. But I think, like I said, I love the Nordics. I got to prepare myself, because I do want to do, I want to do a Nordic winter. I want to go in the winter time. I know it will be super cheap, but I know it's going to be super cold as well. But that's just something I want to experience now, just learning about the Nordics for so long. I think I went like a week before like summer was really summer, because it was still kind of cold, rainy and stuff, but I still had the best time of my life. But I just know, got to experience the winter, just see how it is, Texas, it gets cold, but I'm not going to lie. It's the wind that gets us here. It's the wind. So, but I enjoyed this. Hope y'all did as well. If y'all have any video recommendations, make sure y'all send them my way and I'll check them out. But other than that, y'all be blessed, be the best, and be you. I'm out.